Alrighty, good morning everyone. It's Carter here for another day on the trading journey. Right now I'm just watching the sunset.
Guys, I had meant to say sunrise. I just woke up, okay? Sunrise, not sunset.
Getting my mental right. It's like 30 degrees out, so it's a bit chilly. Really wakes me up. Yeah, today I'm going to be looking to execute just one trade. If I win or lose, I'm going to get off for the day, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day regardless. It's supposed to be nice out here in a few hours. Might get outside, bring the dogs on a walk, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna avoid yesterday's mistakes, and if I don't find a trade, I won't trade. If I find a good setup that I'm confident, I'm gonna hold it until stop loss or take profit, and that's just how it's gonna go. Yeah, it should be a pretty solid day. I'm not too worried about it, but CPI did come out this morning, and it pushed price up, and it already took out my target for the day. I was looking to take a buy position, so I was looking a little bit bullish on the day. But being that we took the external draw, I'm expecting price to move down now. So maybe targeting the equilibrium of Asia session lows. But we'll hop on the charts and check that out here just in a second.
Alright guys, so we're on the charts now. And what I'm looking at right here, well, we're looking at the NASDAQ right now. But on the higher time frames, the daily might close bullish. There's obviously still 7 hours. But we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish closes on the 4 hour up until this point. And we did sweep out this level right here, which would have been a decent daily target. Otherwise, this level, this candle here, this little wick there, we almost swept it. We didn't. And the 4 hour fair value gap right there. We're in a daily fair value gap right now. So yeah, not really sure today. The daily bias is a little bit hard because since we've already kind of came up to these levels, I'd like to see it continue lower to at least take out the London lows. But I'm not too sure. CPI did come out this morning, like I had mentioned, which was this candle here. You can see it on the 1 minute right here at 8:30. CPI came out, and then there's this 5 minute fair value gap that we traded back into, and we're now going higher. But we still have about 24 minutes until NYSE opens, so there'll still be some more opportunities here. But I'm not marrying a bias today. I could honestly see it going either way. It's just the fact that with this big wick up from news, we might be able to see a sweep of that again, and then a fail to go higher and look for short entries. Nothing crazy, right after London session. Otherwise, London session lows in a 1 hour order block. So it's about consequent encroachment of that. We also have this 4 hour fair value gap. So we could even just look to see this get traded into. Otherwise, if we're going long today, it's gonna be kind of hard. I have to pick like a 15-minute target, even though we have this big 4 hour fair value gap. Might not get disrespected today, but yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Just gonna be very cautious. Might be risking a whole lot today, and might not even take a trade. I do have to be somewhere at 9:30. It's Central Time, so might be. I want to rush it. Might just have to take the day off, unfortunately, after yesterday's loss. Not what I want, but obviously I got ES pulled up here. I think if we were going to take a trade, ES might be easier to hit the London lows. Even leave a runner towards Asia lows. Yesterday, ES did take the Asia lows, which doesn't mean it's going to happen today, obviously, but so it should be a good day overall, regardless if I take a trade, win or lose. Just I'm here for longevity purposes. Not trying to get rich quick or anything. And I bring you guys here on the journey with me, so you can see my progress. And that's pretty much all I got right now. But After this big push up, I'm curious as to if we're gonna run all the way back down, take out some of these levels that I marked out, or if that's just the start of the bullish day and we're gonna be up today. So I'll be watching it. Still got about 20 minutes until NYSE open though, so probably won't be moving much until then, probably in this little range here. But yeah, so when NYSE opens, I will come back and look for a trade. Alrighty, market just opened, so we're gonna be pretty patient here. I haven't fully decided which indice I'm gonna trade, but I'm watching to see which one might be lagging today. So far it looks like ES is going to be more efficient today. Price market just opened at NYSE though, so it's really just waiting game from here. So if we see a sweep above these highs, that'll leave a fair value gap. Wait for it to inverse and then go from there. But it looks like we're going to inverse this 5 minute here. Yeah, I mean, we might be bullish on the day too. So it's going to take a little bit here to figure it out. Because I got targets set for each. Okay, ES just inverse this fair value gap. Alright, well, I think I'm going to take the trade anyways. If I lose, that's that. So we're going to wait for a slight pullback then here. I think we're going to go short today. Just with that SMT, get the low hanging fruit targets, and if I get stopped out, that's how the day goes. I'm still in that optimal trade entry zone though. Yeah, I'm getting in here at entry, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Getting a little too overly cautious. I think stop below here is still valid though. So we'll see what happens here. Now we're in the trade. Yeah, so today definitely should have entered. I was kind of trading a little scared there, I will admit. Just after yesterday's loss and everything. So I wanted to be overly cautious. Which in some cases isn't bad. But now we're coming back to ideal entry here. We get stopped out here, you know, that's the name of the game, but it's part of the game. Sometimes you get stopped out, but we got this inverse fair value gap right there. Inversed on the 5 minute as well. So I mean, that's just double confirmation though for my trade. Like this is, you know, I was looking for a trade up here, but I was most confident right down here after we'd inverse this fair value gap. And right now I'm watching on the 5 minute to minimize micro analyzing and everything. But yeah, bearish SMT, 5 minute. This daily got mitigated on the NASDAQ. So, yep, still 3 minutes till closure on this 5 minute candle, but pretty hungry. I'm probably just gonna step away for a little while and go make some food, something like that. But I'll be back later with the trade recap and everything. So yeah, this is how I entered today. Obviously not the best entry. Still close to the optimal trade entry level. And if it keeps going, today would be a day where I would tell myself I could move it down to these Asia session lows. But I'm going to be very cautious with it. Make sure I'm watching both indexes. So yeah, but I'll be back tonight with the trade recap. So yeah, gang, as you can see here, we ended up taking a dub on the day, up about $642 in profit today, so that was pretty solid. Yeah, SMT got put in, 5 minute fair value gap inversed entry. I got a little bit worse of an entry than I wanted to, but it's still in this range, being in the optimal trade entry area. So yeah, I'm not too upset about that. I got about 2.26 risk to reward on this. And just targeted the London lows, and we took this trade on ES, although today it would have worked out on NQ as well. Barely tapped the Asia lows here, so I mean, honestly, I could have went for a better trade today on NQ, but there's you know, no reason to get upset about it. Took a dub on the day regardless, and I liked the risk to reward ratio on the account trading the micro S&P due to the fact that 3 contracts is smaller on here than it is on the NASDAQ. So I was able to risk less, and I still got my setup. Obviously, they play out the same way typically. Just minor indifferences on the lower time frames usually. But yeah, so I'm proud of myself. I was able to hold through this pullback. This was the opening of the 4-hour candle right here on the micro. Move this. So right here we had the micro open, and I was like, all right, we're up, and then boom, came up. I was like, fuck, we're getting stopped out on the micro right now. Sorry, the macro. The macro opened at 9:50. I'm a dumbass. 4-hour candle up. So that actually could have been a solid time to enter. I'm going to note that down, that the macro could be a good time to enter. Like if it's already 9:40, why not just wait till 9:50? Because that new hour, that one at 10 o'clock, that new 4-hour candle is going to come out. And that usually causes some wicks up and down. Yeah, even on the 1 minute, look how this closed. It came all the way up and then all the way back down to close doji. Another doji. And we came down. And then, yeah, this, oh my gosh. There we go. Just want to have this out. So we came right here. We came all the way down and then back up to here. I'm like, should I enter again? And I realized I can only trade 3 contracts right now. And then yeah, I actually ended up going out and getting the things that I had to get done outside of trading. So I wasn't even home. I literally left, and I checked my phone like an hour later at like it was probably like 10:30. Check my phone, and yeah, we ran through this bitch pretty quick. Took the dub, left a little bit on the table, but I got my target out of the way. That's what I had confidence in. That's what I had conviction to trade. And yeah, so overall pretty solid day. Made back about half of the losses from yesterday. So just gotta come into the markets, do the same thing that we did today, do that tomorrow, and should be a pretty solid week. We do have more news coming out that I'll run over real quick here. Let me pull it up. Forex Factory. So we go down here. Obviously we had CPI, but then we have PPI and unemployment claims tomorrow right at market open. So that might make it a bit difficult. And then tomorrow at 10 a.m. we have the prelim consumer sentiment inflation expectations. So tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, gonna be really low risk. I'm not gonna try and take on any more drawdown this week. And we could still end the week at a pretty small loss, I believe. I got my payout today, and I pulled out some money of I pulled out some profits. I took a big profit on trading Packer. So that was pretty solid. Let me see here. So I ended up pulling out a good amount of money today. And then now I'm going to have money to go for the 150K account. And okay, right. I'd have money for that regardless. The thing is now, yeah, I literally pulled out like up here. So I made my bag on Packer. Overall solid. Pulled that out. But yeah, since I pulled out my profits from E-Trade and I took a $500 payout from Top Step, I now have money that is from pure profits from trading, so not money that I made from manual labor. I have money now to go out and purchase a 150K account, which is the next step. And I'm going to try and get that account live. So I'll be journaling every day for the next several months while I get that account to live. And then from there, probably take weekly payouts and just keep it consistent, keep it locked in. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.